for believers. And when they hit the stage in Los Angeles, they'll know they've made it. The 2022 MLB Draft.
Welcome back to MLB Network Breakdown. I'm Mark DeRosa. Wilson Contreras has had some huge moments throughout his career with the Cubs and has proved that he can rise to the occasion in the postseason. Anthony Recker explains why GMs better pick up the phone and try and make a trade for Contreras.
It's hard to find guys with a ton of playoff experience on the trade market at this time of year. Those kind of moves don't happen a ton. So when you can find someone like him who's been in the big moments and done it right, like as Mark said, right out of the gate. I mean, this guy came up into the playoffs like the moment was not too big for him, and he was able to help this Cubs team get over the top and win the World Series.
108-year curse. He started Game 7.
This guy was a huge part of that run, a huge part of it. So anytime you can get to, and then he's having a career year this year.
Yeah.
Best OPS of his career, lowest strikeout rate of his career, highest walk rate of his career. You can go on and on, leading all of catching in baseball, Major League Baseball, in extra base hits, in it's just what he can bring to your team. And then what we saw last year in the postseason. You remember this? All of a sudden, stolen bases became a rage, right? All of a sudden, the stolen base, the stolen base attempt rates went up. The percentage, 91.2% of stolen bases last season in the postseason were successful. 91.2. So when you get a guy like him who can throw runners out in that scenario, that's what you need. And this is what I was talking about before. He's having a career year this year. That hard hit rate, the strikeout rate is the lowest, walk rate is the highest. The OPS, you can compare, if you want to compare him to some of the teams right now that are looking for catchers, we mentioned Astros, right? They're struggling, trying to find something back there offensively at least. These are just a couple of the teams. You could throw the Guardians on this list. Their OPS would be somewhere in that 500 range. This is the production that they're getting out of the catching position. Now, you look at the Cubs.
You're deep with the Mets. This is interesting to me. Would the Metsies do something like this? Because they got that Francisco Alvarez kid who just got called up to AAA.
That's the thing. Contreras would just be a rental. He would just be for this year. So would it be a terrible thing to let Contreras and that experience kind of take over and see what happens? They're paying McCann some money, and they do like the way McCann and Nido handle the staff. So it's similar to that Astros scenario. But for me, why would you not want someone like this? And that's a team, like we said, that maybe has been searching for a DH possibility. So he could get some games in there. He could catch behind the plate. But realistically, you throw this guy on pretty much any team, and they're much better.
He reminds me a little bit, his development reminds me of where Barry Bonds was. He had a little bit of a hole up and in and out over the plate. A lot of fastballs that he was getting under at that time in 2018, and he was struggling to get there, but he has closed that up. He's much flatter with his plane. He either takes that pitch now and doesn't offer at it, or he jumps all over it. I mean, that's a perfect example. That is a pitch that he would have swung through in 2018. You see the plane of his bat. He gets his hands through on the right side there in 2022 so quickly. It is a delicious swing right now. He is firing those hands inside the ball and getting his barrel to the ball very quickly. That hole is now closed up.
Coming up, we count down the top breakdowns of the week in our Phenomenal Four. Find out which one came out on top next.
Bubbles, bubbles, so many bubbles. As an Expedia member, you earn points on your travels, and that's on top of your airline miles. So you can go and see, or taste, or do absolutely nothing with all those bubbles, without ever wondering if you're getting the most out of your trip, because you are.
Meet Ultimate Hybrid, advanced ceramic and wax technology. The best of both worlds, but better. Only from Mothers.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
2 Sonic grilled cheese double burgers.
I'm on it. Order up.
Sonic Grilled Cheese Double Burger, ready for pickup.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same day you order.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Get ready. Our most popular battery is even more powerful. The stronger, lasts longer Energizer Max.
Among my patients, I often see them have teeth sensitivity as well as gum issues. Does it worry me? Absolutely. Sensodyne sensitivity and gum gives us a dual action effect that really takes care of both our teeth sensitivity as well as our gum issues. There's no question it's something that I would recommend.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well. Carry out any 2 or more mix-and-match items for $5.99 each or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
Baseball's best are heading to Hollywood. Coverage begins Sunday on MLB Network.
Welcome back to MLB Network Breakdown. I'm Mark DeRosa. The Twins made history this week when they turned a one-of-a-kind 8-5 triple play. And Harold Reynolds explains how they pulled it off in our phenomenal 4.
First and second, ball hit into the gap. Buxton makes a nice running catch on it. But the base runner at second, he's as good a base runner or outfielder as there is in Evil, all right? So here we go. They get cut off, come back, get a triple play out of this. So I was wondering what happened to Engel on this whole play. And he said on the